We are about to begin the English class. Please, everyone, start the cameras. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, all of you, for being here. This is Mr. Maurice, your English teacher. Today is Wednesday, 6 April 2022. I'm pretty excited to start a new class with you guys. For today's class, we're going to have one single objective. It is actually the same that we started 2 days ago. It's mean on Monday we started learning about the present perfect tense. Okay, I think it's time to refresh our mind about this tense. Before to starting, guys, please, I would like to say something about our English class. Remember, try to be on time. I always start my class at 6:30. Obviously, yesterday was exception because something came up. But please try to be on time, 6:30 sharp. Because by that time I share the link for you guys register the attendance. Something quite important too, please do not leave the meeting without saying anything. If you have an emergency or something at home or the place you are now, please send a private message describing the problem or just say, teacher, I got a problem. I can no longer be here in the class. Okay, I do understand, but don't leave the meeting without saying anything. Please, do not do that. I have my own attendance, my own register here, my own registration here. So every time you work on your own or any activity, I'll try to compare my the names that you already have on the Moodle platform and the attendance in here. All right, so please do not do that. Okay, I think it's time to start. Well, as I said, for today's class we're gonna have one single objective. This is gonna be the present perfect. Yesterday we learned and combined two different words. The number one was the word ever, remember? Ever. And the second one was never. Yesterday we talked about experiences. Remember? What was the experience? Your experience. We said that we can describe the experience or our experiences by using the present perfect. So we can include the word ever to emphasize about our experience. So for example, you may say she was or she is the most beautiful woman I have ever seen in the world. Okay, but yeah, we can also use the word ever for making questions about the experience. Yesterday we practiced that, remember, with the word have you ever? Have you ever? Have you ever seen a ghost? Have you ever been to Italy? And also we learned the word never. We use the word never actually to describe an activity that we haven't done yet. I have never jumped up from a bridge, or I have never tried sushi. Okay, so yesterday guys we practiced two words, ever and never. Now for today's class it's time to learn three new words. So yesterday I'll show you the three new words are: number one, listen please, already, just, and yet. I'll repeat the words. Already, just, and yet. Please guys, I want you to keep your cameras on. Do not leave anywhere and stay where you are. Don't leave the meeting. Remember, the participation is quite important. I have no idea if you that because your camera is off, Microsoft off. So every time when I call someone, there will be no responses. Okay. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna share the link right now. Please give a minute. So far we have 68 students. Oh dear. You know how much students are there? 69 students. Too many students. Okay. Time to practice. I'm gonna share my screen. So please go and take your pencil or pen, notebook, something to write on with. Let me share my screen. Please give me a minute. We need to work a lot. There we go. Can you see the PowerPoint presentation?
Yes.
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 Perfect. Okay, so before starting, please, are you going to refresh your mind about the present perfect definition? Please remember, even though these things have the word present, it's not about that. Present perfect tense is to describe an activity or event that started at some point in the past, but the result might be either important or the result can be visible or can be seen in the present. Alright? Remember the structure. The structure of the present perfect is have and the past participle of a verb. Remember, have in this case must be translated with haber and the past participle of any verb, regular or irregular verb. Okay, so these are the three words that we are going to work with. Number one, as you can see, already. Can anyone help me out with the definition of this word? Already?
Yeah.
Yes, very good. Already means ya. Okay. Already means ya. Okay, in the present perfect, yes. I do understand that you probably found more definition about this word already, but remember, we are working on the present perfect tense. And the word already means ya. Okay, so let's move on to the other word, yet.
Oh.
Yes, aún, todavía. Yes.
Todavía.
Very good. And the last one, just.
Solo.
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 Yes, I heard someone say the good definition of this one. Remember, I do understand every time you grab the dictionary and you start to look for the definition, you say, oh, this is the word just. It has many definitions, many words, but remember, we're working on the present perfect tense. Just en este tiempo especialmente viene a ser traducido como acabar de.
Apenas.
Yes, correct. Something like that. Is a little bit difficult to translate it in a correct definition in our language. Okay, but let's try it. Let me share my screen again. So before starting, guys, remember, in the present perfect, we need to learn as many verbs as we can. As you can see, we have three different columns. Each verb have three different tenses. The first one, or the column number one, is about the present. Column number two, past, and the column number three is about the past participle. ¿Ok? Para el presente perfecto, lo que nosotros estamos estudiando, vamos a necesitar la tercera columna de los verbos. En este caso, se la denomina el participio pasado. Past participle, right? So, is the third column. Regular or irregular verb will need that column number 3. Remember that the regular verbs are those that we add the suffix ed. Plate, finished, borrowed, arrived, helped. Alright? So don't forget, these are the regular verbs. On the other hand, we have irregulars. Irregulars are pretty different from the previous one because sometimes the spelling... Yes, tell me, you get a question? Yes, that's irregular. So you must be careful, please, because in regular verb, sometimes the spelling is a little bit different. For example, we have drink, drunk, drunk. So the word drunk is the one we need for the present perfect. See, so, sing. Have, had. Be, was, were, being. Give, gave, given. Know, knew, known. Alright? So, time to start. So these are the 3 words that we're going to learn. Just, already, and yet. Remember, we're going to include these 2 words in the present perfect. Here we go. Angie Zambrano, could you please read this for me?
We use just when an action happened recently. I have just eaten breakfast.
Thank you very much. Okay, so just is basically when we have carried on an action recently, so it can be visible in the present. As I said, just might be translated in our language, acabar de. So for example, you say, I have just eaten breakfast. Acabo de desayunar. La traducción más cercana a nuestro idioma es esa con la palabra just utilizando pues la estructura del present perfect. Algo que utilizamos muchísimo. Acabo de desayunar. In the present perfect, we use the word just. Let's move on to the other example. Nixon Bahanya, good evening. Could you please read this for me? Nixon, can you hear me? No, Nixon is not here. That's the point, guys. I have no idea. No cameras, no microphone, no participation, nothing. Okay, no problem. Talia Tutiven, could you please read the second example for me? No, it's not here. Talia is not here too. Okay, let me see. Scarlett Morales, could you please read the second sentence for me?
Yeah, we use already when an action happens sooner than expected. I have already finished page 12.
Okay, thank you very much. So, the word ready means ya. Básicamente, esta palabra nos va a indicar una acción que ya se ha desarrollado o que ya finalizó antes de lo esperado. Lo utilizamos muchísimo también en nuestro idioma cuando alguien nos dice o nos ha puesto alguna actividad que hacer y usted dice, pues ya la he hecho. O llamaste a tu tío, ya lo he llamado. ¿Limpiaste tu cuarto? Ya lo he limpiado. Entonces, en este tipo de oraciones, pues vamos a utilizar la palabra already. Lo utilizamos cuando realizamos una actividad o una acción, pues, mucho antes de lo esperado. Como por ejemplo, I have already finished page 20. Ya he culminado la página 20. Entonces, pues nos indica que esa acción pues la ha realizado mucho antes de lo esperado. I have already finished page 20. Okay, so let's move on to the next word. Here, I'm gonna pick up another students. Romero, Katiuska, could you please read the last example for me?
We use jet when we this on action with happy, so I have no at launch yet.
Thank you. So the last word yet we use when in action haven't done yet, okay? So we need to carry out something, but unfortunately for an extreme reason or for something, we cannot do it. But is an obligation probably, and we use the word yet. Remember, the word yet means aún, todavía. La particularidad de esta palabra es que la vamos a utilizar con el present perfect en estructuras negativas y también se las puede ver en estructuras de preguntas, pero comúnmente más en negativas. La palabra yet, repito, es aún o todavía. En este caso lo utilizamos pues para decir o describir una acción que aún no hemos realizado, que está pendiente. Look the example. Observa el ejemplo. I haven't eaten lunch yet. Aún no he almorzado. Aún no he almorzado. You see? Estamos utilizando present perfect con estas tres palabras. Recordemos, número 1, just, una actividad que recientemente se ha realizado. I have just eaten breakfast. He acabado de desayunar. Number 2, already. Remember, the word already son para actividades que se las ha realizado antes de lo esperado. I have already finished page 20. He terminado o he culminado ya la página 20. And the word yet, pues para denotar alguna actividad que aún no está hecha, sigue pendiente. Lo repito, yet, negativos. I haven't eaten lunch yet. Okay, so let me stop this for a while and you tell me if you have any question, please. ¿Alguna pregunta con las tres palabras que vamos a utilizar en el present perfect? Remember, already, just, and yet. Please, you tell me. Question.
Este de que nomás se usaría en negativo y en pregunta.
Correcto. Comúnmente yet más se la va a ver en interrogativos, aunque en preguntas también. ¿Ok? En preguntas también, ya la vamos a ver. Pero se concentra más en los negativos, porque dice, no, aún no he hecho mis deberes. I haven't done my homework yet. Aún no he estudiado. Comúnmente es negative. In negative the word yet. Okay, so no more questions. Please, let's continue with the second part. Give a minute. I'm gonna share my screen again. It's pretty important you guys understand how to use the present perfect with these three words. Okay, now we have the word done. Done means hecho. Cuando hablamos que una actividad ya se realizó, no nos olvidemos que vamos a utilizar pues la palabra already. Ya está hecho. It's done. Okay, so we have two sentences. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna pick up another student. Please, guys, I need your participation. Osvaldo Vera, good evening. Could you please read the two sentences for me?
Elif already cleaned my room. She have already seen the mail.
Thank you. Okay, so when you see the word already means that that's activity, they're done. Ya están hechas. Ya he limpiado mi cuarto. I've already cleaned my room. Ya he limpiado mi cuarto. And the number 2, She has already sent the email. Ella ya ha enviado el correo. Done, so we use the word already. Okay, so let's move on to the next part. Plan to do. Un plan por hacer, pues eso me indica que todavía no se ha realizado. Aquí vamos a utilizar pues la palabra yet. Recordemos que significa aún o todavía. Okay? So, let me pick up another students to help me out with this. Maite Rendon, could you please read the 3 sentences for me?
Okay. I haven't cleaned my room yet. She hasn't sent the mail yet. Have you finished your work yet?
Thank you. You see? So in the two first sentence number 1 and the sentence number 2, both of them are negative. Haven't, hasn't, as you can see, alright? And the word yet at the end. But in the sentence number 3, we also have the word yet at the end of the question. As I said earlier, we can use the word yet either negative and also the interrogative form, right? I haven't cleaned my room yet. Aún no he limpiado mi cuarto. She hasn't sent the mail yet. Ella aún no ha enviado el correo. ¿Ok? Tal vez vea la palabra yet al final, pero en nuestro idioma debe ser traducido así. Comúnmente decimos aún al inicio, aunque aquí en inglés la palabra aún o todavía al final. Have you finished your work yet? ¿Has culminado? ¿Has culminado tus deberes? ¿O todavía no has culminado tus deberes? Have you finished your work yet? And the last one. Cuando hablamos de algo que recientemente se ha realizado, pues vamos a trabajar con la palabra just. Just. Pues la traducción que más se podría utilizar es acabar de. I've just cleaned my room. He acabado de limpiar mi cuarto. O she has just sent the email. Ella ha acabado de enviar el correo. Okay, so we have 3 different words: already, yet, and just. Okay, so please, I have a question here. Give me a second. Oh, I understand. No problem, sir. Let me stop. It's time to practice. Please give a minute. It should be somewhere here. I think it's this one. Yes. I'm gonna share my screen again, so please give a minute. There you go. Okay, time to practice. As you can see, we have 8 different pictures. Pictures showing an action or activities. 8 pictures. Okay? And here we are going to practice the word just. Just. They've just. They have just. Okay? And I want you to look the picture and describe what just happened. ¿Qué ha acabado de ocurrir? Reciencito. Recordemos que just, bueno, la palabra reciencito es el argot popular cuando decimos reciencito. Okay. Well, what just happened? ¿Qué acaba de ocurrir? En la número 1, ¿qué acaba de ocurrir aquí? Ok, vamos a utilizar they como sujeto para todos, ok, si es plural obviamente. Singular, depending on the person, you use he or she, ok. But in the picture number 1, as you can see, we have 2 people, so we can use the word they. They have just, and look for a verb, y busca un verbo. Ah, es el verbo romper, es break, sí, correcto, pero yo necesito que ese verbo esté en participio pasado. Usted tiene que hacer memoria. A ver, break, broke, broken. Broken es el que yo voy a necesitar. Broken. El participio pasado del verbo romper. Break, broke, broken. Ellos acaban de romper un vidrio, okay? So we use the present perfect. They've just broken a window. Okay? So that is the way I need you to describe the pictures. Okay? Now give me a minute. For this activity, dear students, you will have 5 minutes. Okay? Van a tener 5 minutos para que me ayuden pues describiendo cada una de estas imágenes utilizando el presente perfecto solo con la palabra just. Okay? What's just happened? ¿Qué acaba de pasar? Okay? Do it. 5 minutes. Three minutes. Okay, I think it's time to start. I know the beginning is a little bit difficult to look for the verbs, but remember, that's your in quotation marks obligation. Okay, no problem, mister. I'm going to share the link again. I think it's this one. There you go. Okay, let me see. Mr. Jorge Ochoa. Good evening. Could you please describe what just happened here? ¿Qué acaba de pasar aquí? Picture number 2. Okay, could you speak up a little bit? I can barely hear you. Can you repeat again? Okay, the question is here. Remember, la pregunta es esta de aquí. ¿Qué acaba de pasar? Observamos recordemos que cuando vamos a describir pues nuestra actividad o alguna u otra actividad que la vemos, podemos utilizar el present perfect con la palabra just y describimos lo que acaba de ocurrir. En este caso, la imagen 2, mister. ¿Qué acaba de ocurrir ahí? Ok, pero recordemos que necesitamos un sujeto. She has... Ok, she has just... Y viene un verbo que me describa la acción. Ok, vamos. Okay, works for me, no problem. Thank you. Mario Tumbaco, please. Picture number 3.
La 3, a ver. He used exercise.
Okay, he's just exercised.
Eso mismo.
Okay, bueno, estructuralmente está bien Mario, pero mira la palabra que está detrás de él, dice pool. ¿Qué será pool?
Ah, ya. No me di cuenta, solo vi.
No hay problema, no, la estructura está muy bien, ok?
Ya, listo.
No problem. Number 4.
Yo
Okay.
mismo. Otra.
Okay, no problem, Mario. Let me pick up another student. Evelyn Peña, please. Picture number 4. What just happened here? ¿Qué ha acabado de pasar aquí? ¿O qué acaba de ocurrir aquí? Evelyn, are you there? No está Evelyn.
¿Yo lo puedo responder?
Okay, no problem.
They have used stolen the van.
Okay, the verb stolen is good, but we can also use another verb, might be rob. Okay, but no problem, it's correct. They just stolen the bank. Good. Number 8. Any volunteer for the number 8? Just click on the button and let me know. Samuel, thank you. Please, number 8.
He has just used the bus.
Can you repeat, please?
He has just used the bus.
Okay, that's correct. He has just missed the bus. Excellent. Good. Él acaba de perder el bus. Okay, 7. Lady, please help me out.
She who's got up when the alarm went off.
Yeah, that's correct. But remember, necesitamos el participio pasado. Me dijiste es woke y ese es el pasado. El presente es wake, woke. Y el pasado es participio pasado. Wake, woke, woken. Ok, la palabra al final, woken, es la que vamos a necesitar. Present Perfect trabaja con la tercera columna de los verbos. Ok, thank you, miss. Ariel Quinto, please. Number 6.
they has just eaten.
Okay, works for me. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Zambrano, Kevin, number 5.
He has just built, he has just caught a big fish.
Okay, that's correct for me. No problem. So remember, we already practiced the word just. Esto lo vamos a utilizar, recordemos, para algún tipo de actividad que pues recientemente ha sucedido y el resultado es visible en este momento. ¿Quién se acaba de comer mi helado que dejé ahí? Pues we can use the present perfect for this. Okay, now let's carry out another activity. That was actually a pretty bad example. Please give me a minute. Okay, let's carry out another activity. Please give a minute. Oh, here they are. Let me share my screen again. Please, if you have any question, let me know it. Okay, so let's carry out this activity. Okay, activity number 1. I want you guys to look at these 4 pictures. Okay, look these 4 pictures. Picture 1, picture number 2, picture number 3. Okay, this is 1, picture number 2, picture number 3, and picture number 4. So once again, we're gonna practice with the present perfect tense, and we are going to include 2 words. Vamos a incluirle 2 palabras, okay? The word already or yet. Already or yet, okay? So the 4 pictures. Aquí tenemos pues ya lo que tenemos que utilizar. Para la primera imagen se ven las líneas. Nos dan una pista, dice buy sunglasses, ok. Para esta imagen de aquí nos dice bus come. Para la 3 nos dice cut grass under tree. And the number 4 have dinner, ok. Entonces recordemos, cuando hablamos de actividades que ya están hechas, already. I have already done my homework. Ya he hecho mis deberes. I have already done my homework. Por su otro lado, o por su contraparte, pues la palabra yet es lo contrario. Actividades que aún están pendientes. Están planificadas pero pendientes. Yet, aún o todavía. I haven't done my homework yet. Aún no he hecho mis deberes, ¿ok? Entonces a partir de eso vamos a analizar las 4 imágenes, ¿ok? The 4 different images. Please give a minute. Let me... Okay. For example, in the number 1, the picture number 1 is done. La imagen 1 ya está hecha, ¿ok? Como usted ve aquí tiene pues una lista y ya está hecha, tiene un visto, dice some glasses. Tiene la lista de compras. Entonces aquí dice buy sunglasses. Quiere decir que esa actividad ya fue realizada. Y aquí está el ejemplo. You see? She's already bought some sunglasses. They're done. Ella ya ha comprado sus gafas. She's already bought some sunglasses, okay? Now, I want you to look picture number 2, picture number 3, and picture number 4. It's up to you. You have to use already or yet, okay? For this activity, once again, you will have 5 minutes. Complete it, please. 5 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, I think it's time to start. Kenya Avila, could you please help me with the picture number 2? Please describe picture number 2. This one.
There hasn't bus arrived yet.
Okay. But hold a minute. Now it's Kenya's time. Kenya, can you hear me? No? No. Okay, no problem. Let me pick up another one. Diana Mora Mendes. Good evening. Could you please describe picture number 2 for me? No? Okay. Remember, there's no participation. I'm sorry, you will not grade. David Karanki, please. Picture 2. No? Okay. We have the volunteer, Mr. Halmar Reyes. Go ahead. Picture 2.
The bus hasn't yet come.
Okay. That's correct, but put the word yet at the end of the sentence. Al final de la oración pon el yet mejor. And repeat the answer, please. Repeat again. It was right. Okay, no problem. We got more volunteers. Diana Suarez, please describe picture number 2 again.
La figura 3, ¿verdad?
Number 2.
Ah, no, eso no. The bus hasn't come yet.
Exactly. Very good. Excellent, Diana. Okay, let's move on. We have another volunteers. Miss Morales, please. Let's describe the picture 3. This one.
He has already cut grass on the tree.
Okay, stop. Can you repeat again, okay?
He has already cut grass on the tree.
Okay, structurally it's correct. Okay, estructuralmente está bien. Okay, pero para mí todavía no. Okay, si usted dice ya, okay, no problem. That's your point of view. But for me, I would say He hasn't cut the grass under the tree yet. But if you just say that, no problem. La estructura está correctísima. Thank you. Okay, let me see. We have another student, Lorena Medina, please. Help me with the picture number 4.
She hasn't dinner yet.
Okay, can you repeat again, please?
She hasn't dinner yet.
Okay, algo está faltando. She hasn't y viene un verbo. Ahí está el verbo have, el participio pasado de este verbo, Miss. She hasn't. Ahí viene el verbo. Lo demás estaba bien. Participio pasado del verbo have. Had, correcto. H-A-D. So we said she hasn't
Have dinner
yet. Ok, estructuralmente está bien, pero observe bien la imagen. Si usted me dice eso, estructuralmente está excelente. No hay error. Pero observe la imagen. Al parecer la chica en la imagen ya ha comido. Y ha llegado a casa y la dama le ha vuelto a servir. Quiere decir que ella ya ha merendado. How do you say that? Who can help me? Come on, guys. Don't let me down. ¿Cómo diría eso? Ella ya ha merendado. Okay, repeat, please.
She has had already the dinner.
Okay, yes, correct. She has already had dinner. Perfect. Good. Okay, dear students, you tell me another question about this one. Remember, so far we have already practiced ever, never, already, just, and yet. 5 different words using the present perfect. 5. Ever, never, already, just, and yet. Okay, so let's continue. Give me a minute. Let me share my screen again. There you go. Okay, remember we're working on the present perfect. The words already, just, and yet. Take a look. Here we have some examples how to use the free words. Okay, let me see. Miss Denise Chenkai, could you please read the 4 sentences for me?
I have just bought a new car. I have already washed the dishes. I haven't cleaned present perfect yet. I have already visited friends.
Thank you. Good. Okay, as you can see, we have some example with the word just, already, and yet, using the present perfect structure. Okay, so here once again I'll show you the 3 different columns for all the verbs, regular and irregular verbs. Okay, column number 1, the verb in present: go, buy, drink, have, eat, walk, arrive, cook, read. And the column number 2, past. And in the column number 3, past participle. So for the present perfect, we're going to need the column number 3. para lo que estamos estudiando en este momento, el presente perfecto, necesitamos la columna 2 de los verbos. ¿Ok? Gone, bought, drunk, had, walked, arrived, cooked, read. Okay? So that is the content that we'll need for the present perfect. Let's practice. Mr. Samuel Velasco, help me please with this sentence. Complete it.
Hay que utilizar las que vimos ahorita.
I just want you to use the past participle of the verb.
Both.
Okay, come on, Mr. Samuel. Complete the sentence. Use the past participle of the verb buy. And read the question.
I have just bought a new car.
Yeah, correct. That's it. El punto aquí es que ustedes se den cuenta, por favor, que dentro de la estructura del present perfect son los verbos en participio pasado, tanto regulares como irregulares. Me he acabado de comprar un auto. I have just bought a new car. Neisser Garcia, please help me with this one. Neisser Garcia, can you hear me? Can you complete this exercise for me?
I have already ate breakfast.
Okay. So remember, we use the past participle of the verb. Thank you. Let's continue. Mayra Mora, please complete this sentence for me.
I have already had dinner.
That's correct. Had is the past participle. Correct. Joel Candelario Salazar, please complete this sentence. Joel, can you hear me? Are you there? ¿Se encuentra ahí? No. Okay, no problem. Jordi Juanazo, please complete the sentence.
The bus to school has just arrived.
Yes, very good. Arrive is a regular verb, so we just add the suffix ed. Perfect. Okay, let me see if I have another student. Genesis Leon, good evening. Complete this sentence for me. Genesis León, ¿me escucha? No, no está tampoco. Yanela Pluas, good evening, can you hear me? Please complete the sentence for me.
Okay, I haven't walked the dog yet.
Yeah, correct. Pretty easy, right? But remember, recordemos por favor, los que estuvieron conmigo el módulo pasado, el sufijo ed dentro de los verbos regulares va a tener el sonido de la T. Walked.
Walked.
Walked. Correct. No walked. Be careful. Okay, so let's continue. Evelyn Peña, please complete this sentence for me. No? Too bad. Okay, Silvan Chundia, thank you. Complete it, please. Melanie, go ahead, speak.
Drunk.
Okay, but read the complete sentence.
Has to drink. Ay, perdón. Drunk all the milk.
Correct. Drunk. Perfect. Good. Okay, so let's stop this. And you tell me, any questions so far? ¿Alguna pregunta hasta aquí? No question. Okay, let's practice. Give a minute, please. Okay, dear students, it's time to practice with the free words already, just, and yet. Les recuerdo por favor que la participación sí es calificada con las actividades que hacemos aquí. Esta de aquí no. Esta de aquí yo necesito ver sus nombres. ¿Ok? Si usted saca una calificación baja, pues eso le va a indicar que todavía tiene algo que estudiar. Si obtiene una calificación alta, pues excelente, felicitaciones, ¿ok? Necesito su participación porque usted va a ingresar sus nombres y esto me va a llegar a mí en forma de correo. Lo que vamos a trabajar en este momento, pues, es la variación o la inclusión de lo que es las tres palabras de already, just, and yet. In the activity letter A, as you can see, it says write, escribir. Write the words in the correct order. Pay attention. 2 and 4 are questions. Okay? Let's move on to the letter B. So once again, in the exercise letter B, write, escribe, write the sentences and question. Use the present perfect and adverbs. For example, the children have their lunch. Esto incluye la palabra just. The children have just had their lunch. Okay? Let's move on to the letter C. In the letter C, as you can see, this is a letter, es una carta. So you're going to complete it using the present perfect. Okay? Use the prompt just came, already eat. Recordemos que los verbos participio pasado, don't forget, in the same way here. Okay? I'm gonna share the link, so please give a minute. For this activity, you will have 8 minutes. No, repito, estas actividades no. Lo que yo sí tomo en cuenta es la calificación de las actividades que hacemos en clases. Y estudiantes que no me responden, pues ni idea si estarán ahí, no estarán ahí, qué rayos estarán haciendo. Okay? There you go. That's the link, please. Everyone click on the link and start working. You have 8 minutes. Do it, please. 4 minutes. One minute.
Profe, ¿me escucha?
Yes.
Profe, me pide que ingrese, ya puse mi nombre, grupo Level, School Subject, me pide también que le ponga ahí. ¿Me escuchó?
Si pide el correo, ahí te acabo de compartir el mío.
No, solo me pide entre mi nombre completo, el grupo y la escuela Subject. Pide.
Ok, that's it. Ponga enviar y nada más. Okay, I think it's time to continue. Okay, now once again we need to learn 2 new words. Yeah, we need to learn 2 new words with the present perfect tense. Hold your horses, relax. Remember, so far we have 5 different words Remember, the number one is ever, never, already, just, and yet. Now we're going to learn two more words. These two words are for and since. Okay, let me share my screen. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. So these are the two words we need to learn. Since and for. Since significa desde. Y for, por. Okay? Since, desde, y for, por. So we're going to combine these two words with the present perfect tense. Basically, we use these words to denotate expressions about time. Okay? Time. Since and for equal time. Okay? You will see. When we use the word since, is actually for a specific time. Okay? This word since, we use it for a specific time. Very specific. Alright? On the other hand, we have the word for. As I said, for means por. We use the word for non-specific time. Okay? Since specific, for non-specific time. For example, Kevin Zambrano, could you please read the two sentences for me?
We use since to express the beginning of the period of time of an event. We use it for to express the length and duration of this event.
Thank you very much. So, repito, utilizamos esta palabra since. Esto es, pues básicamente cuando nosotros queremos hacer esa actividad en algún punto del pasado que inició, pero queremos dar información extra. Queremos detallar cuándo realmente inició esa actividad, pues tenemos dos opciones, since and for. Since, para ser muy específico, since, desde. Por otro lado tenemos la palabra for, que significa por. Básicamente por, o for in this case, pues mides la duración de esa actividad. Take a look. We have two examples in here. I want you to look at this picture. This is present perfect. He has studied since 2 o'clock. Él ha estudiado desde las 2 en punto. Since, pues muy específico. Estoy diciendo que desde las 2 él comenzó a estudiar. Now, let's see another example. Now with the word for. Remember, for means por. Quiero que observe los relojes, okay? 2 o'clock, and now take a look here. It's 4:15. And this is the example. He had studied for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Él ha estudiado por 2 horas y 15 minutos. Take a look. He has been here since 6 o'clock. Él ha estado aquí desde las 6 en punto. Alright? Since, very specific. Take a look. He has been here for about 2 hours. Él ha estado aquí por cerca o alrededor de 2 horas. Last example. I want you to check the difference of these two words, since and the word for. Number 1. Sentence number 1. He has had his cowboy doll since he was a young kid. Okay, you see? Él ha tenido su muñeco de vaquero desde que era un niño. And the other one, he has had his cowboy doll for more than 11 years. That is basically the difference between since and for. So you tell me, guys, any questions so far? No questions? No? Let's continue.
Profe, ¿for qué significaba? Since sí escuché que era específico.
Since es desde.
Sí, algo específico que dice.
Claro, utilizamos since pues cuando especificamos algo. Por ejemplo, cuando decimos en nuestro propio idioma, yo he vivido en este vecindario desde los 8 años. Estoy siendo muy específico. O puedo decir, yo he vivido en este vecindario desde el año 2020 o desde 1998. Es muy específico. Pero algo diferente sucede con for, que este no es tan específico, solamente nos indica pues el tiempo. Yo he vivido en este vecindario por 11 años. I have lived in this neighborhood for 11 years. Okay? So since, desde, for, por. Entonces, para el día de mañana vamos a trabajar lo que es since and for durante 1 hora. La media hora restante vamos a tener la primera prueba relacionada al present perfect. Tenemos que tener una prueba del present perfect. Un solo tema, 3 clases, 4 van a ser, como les dije, un tema pues muy amplio, el present perfect. Entonces vamos a verlo el día de mañana en prueba, por favor, ¿ok? Iniciamos.
La prueba va a ser por Zoom. Usted que diga por Moodle.
No, creo que tiene inconvenientes en este momento, pues lo vamos a realizar en Google Form.
Un formulario
Sí.
de Google.
Exactamente, por un formulario, correcto.
Ah, ok.
Sí. Muy sencillo, va a tener 10 preguntas, algunas relacionadas con estructuras, conceptos, ¿ok? Solamente del present perfect. Les hago acuerdo, por favor, hasta el día de hoy, creo que estas van a ser todas las variaciones que vamos a ver. 7, recuerde el present perfect con las palabras ever, never, already, yet, and just. Y las dos que acabamos de ver que van a ser since and for. 7 of them with the present perfect tense. Okay? Good. Thank you very much, dear students, and I will see you tomorrow. Please study. Goodbye.